Let's talk about a really great topic in terms of finding the perfect foundation for you, and that is how to find your undertones. So, of course, we all know our skin tone, and you would definitely have tried in a store before putting little swatches of makeup on your wrist here, because that's how we're kind of all taught to find our correct foundation shade. But if finding the correct shade has been an absolute nightmare for you, then I would say that you may have been focusing more on skin tone than your undertones. So that's what I'm going to try and help you figure out today, which is how to exactly find your undertone, and then you won't have any issues figuring out your perfect foundation shade anymore. So what are undertones? Undertones are simply the natural colors which come through your skin. So these will remain unaffected by any elements such as aging, weather, any of these things. So if warm, cool, or neutral doesn't mean anything to you, then you've come to the right place. So let's go through the 3 typical undertones that you may fall into a category of. So the first one is warm undertones. So people who have a warm undertone to their skin tend to have traces of yellow or peachy kind of tones, and they might be someone who easily gets color or can tan during summer, but their skin won't peel. Next, we have neutral undertones. So people with a neutral undertone will normally come through as a pink, purple, or blue. And while their skin will also darken from sun exposure, they're more susceptible to sunburn. Lastly, we have people with cool undertones, and cool undertones will usually come off as pink or blue, and these are more susceptible to sunburns, and these are the kind of people who will definitely burn the most out of the 3 different undertone types. So let's talk about a couple of tried and tested ways to determine your undertone. So the first one is to consider your reaction to the sun. So as we kind of talked about previously, if you are a warm undertone, you're likely someone who just has a very neutral reaction to the sun. You probably tan, have a lovely summer glow, and have no other issues from it. Whereas if you are more of a neutral or cool tone, you would definitely suffer a little bit of sunburn and peeling and potentially some damage to your skin. The next method is to look at your veins. So if you take a look at your wrist and the veins under in the natural lighting are bluish or purplish veins, then this could indicate a cooler undertone, while green veins could mean you have a more of a warmer undertone. Another method is to bring out some jewelry. So you may think that you are a gold person or a silver person, and this choice might mean a little bit more than you think because it's probably something that suits your skin tone. So for me, I really do love to wear gold pieces of jewelry, and that is because I have warm undertones, whereas someone else who has those cooler undertones might find it more complimentary and be much more drawn towards wearing silver. The last method you can try is to pop on a white t-shirt. And this might sound a little bit silly, but it is one of the easiest ways to determine your undertones. So once you've got the shirt on, you can step over toward a window where you're going to get great natural lighting. And if you're seeing things like pink undertones, then you are probably a cool toned person. Whereas if your face looks yellow, your undertone is warm. And if you're getting more white or creamy colors, then you are likely neutral. So I hope this short video has helped you guys have a couple of methods up your sleeve to be able to check and determine your undertones. And this is really going to give you a lot of information when you're browsing on the website and picking out the best foundation shade for you.